Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Comanche Gold, episode number 10. In this episode we will be advancing through the Farm Result campaign. Without further ado, let's just get started. 1000 local time, cloudy, gusty south winds, attack configuration with no rockets, otherwise fairly balanced loadout. So, you are ordered to destroy the 2 oil platforms located off the island coast at objective Snapper. These platforms are serving as resupply depots for the enemy's limited submarine fleet and are protected by several Nanuchka-class missile frigates. Approach these targets with caution, use Hellfires and Stingers whenever possible. Destroying 2 oil platforms. This looks like a mission that should be a stealthy one, and not just an assault mission, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so what's gonna happen? We're going to be flying quite a distance to... Wow. That is a long distance. So there's just these 2 oil platforms and that's about it. They have the missile boats. I'm not too convinced of this plan. Especially because of this little part here. I mean, why would I want to go through there? I would assume that it would be better to go just around that, but we're the right way to begin with, at least, I think.
Griffin 2-6s, Portland 1-5. You are cleared for takeoff.
Roger, Portland 1-5. Hey, 2-7, you ready to turn it up?
Old Painless is still waiting.
These missions taking place mostly over water are both a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. On one hand, you have nowhere at all to hide, but then again neither have the enemies. The Comanche does have the advantage though, since it just excels at flying at low altitudes, and the flat water surface makes it even easier than normal. It also allows us to fly pretty fast because there are just no obstacles to worry about.
Warning, lay stall, slow down.
Better keep it low. We don't have a whole lot of cover out here. I've got a lock on the Havocs.
I'm just going to ignore them. There's pretty much no reason to take part in destroying them. I should just save my ammunition. I think Stingers will be more than enough towards the end, but who knows?
2-6, we're being tracked by a pair of werewolves.
Roger, 2-7. We better take them out.
Roger, gonna put them in the drink.
We've got Nanuchka-class missile patrol boats coming up.
Oh, I'm actually supposed to take out 2 frigates as well. Well, that makes things more interesting. I'm pretty sure single Hellfire is not going to be enough, so I just fire 2 to begin with. Okay, yeah, that does explain why we were given the EFMs. With just a stealthy loadout I would not have ammunition for. I would not have the weaponry to take out all of the targets. 8 Stingers seems a bit much even for this kind of a mission, because if there's 4 missile boats, that's all of them, then how am I gonna take out the oil platforms? I use the cannon for that. And it's going to work, but it's gonna look kinda silly.
Good kill.
Next one is over there, and he's not really a risk for me, so I might as well take him out from behind. Because that's just
Good
so
kill.
effective. Ooh, this pair of focus is a problem.
Engines damaged.
I think I'll manage, but
Main rotor
oh,
damaged.
I did not
Antenna
expect him to turn
damaged.
like that. The other pair is a bit of a concern as well. I'm just gonna get them quickly to figure out what the situation is. Okay, they are heading away from me. So what am I going to do now? I suppose I will follow the route. This is the Or I was wondering about if I should or should not. I don't think I'm gonna be able to down him because he's going at such an awkward angle. The aiming for the cannon is pretty good, but it doesn't really take leading your targets into account, so they have to be hitting in a fairly good angle straight away from you. Okay, there's more helicopters towards the end. Oh yeah, this thing is certainly damaged. I'm starting to think I was like on an airplane now. Okay, so gonna get up and above this ridge. Now with both my engine and my main rotor damage, that's gonna be a bit of a challenge to keep things safe and stable, but okay, we can see
Mayday, this Griffin 27
submarine and 2 platforms. I think I'll just see what happens if I fire Hellfire at the Yankee. I mean, it will hit, but will it destroy it? That's the question. Not on its own. I don't know if that thing can actually attack anything. Maybe I should just go and take it out with a cannon, but with the cannon. So it was enough as expected. Now my cannon is going to be taking out these oil platforms, because if I'm going to be facing any more missile boats...
Take out those rigs before any more choppers show up.
Because if I'm going to be taking out more missile boats, I'm going to need the Hellfire for that. As silly as this looks.
Got the first rig. Let's go get the next one.
Okay, there's the Nushka. I'll take that out first. Gotta be a bit closer for the cannon to be effective.
Good kill.
I might just be able to take out the Hokum because he's just rotating in place, but I'll do a stinger on it.
Good kill.
I can't afford to let him spot me when I'm shooting. The other guys are coming as well. I'm not sure quite sure what they are, but I was spotted, which is unfortunate. 2 targets, 4 Hellfires. Actually, yeah, I just used a Hellfire on that because I now have some spare. So what are these? Hokum, another one. I'm not quite sure what the final target is. I'm guessing it's one more missile frigate. Let's see, where are the 2? Ah, there they are. What do I do? This is a pretty good battle route here. It's hard to do anything without being spotted, and at the same time trying to advance towards my next target. I might just end up being spotted by the first group.
Looks like we got a missile frigate. Let's light them up.
Oh yeah, and that should be the end of the mission. Now I just turn away from the remaining helicopters and I should be fine.
Good kill. This is Griffin 26. We are mission complete.
Okay, I think I just sent the mission. I think I'd be able to escape, but I don't want to take a risk at this point. Maybe I wouldn't have. Mission 3, Vanguard. Midnight. Light clouds, lights out winds. Armed recon configuration. You are ordered to destroy 2 fixed SA-2 SAM sites located at objectives Lotus and Craven. These sites are particularly well defended by AAA emplacements. Use your long-range weapons to attack from a standoff position. Artillery will include prominently in this mission. 10 fire missions. Okay. Okay, so we're going to be taking out the SA tools to allow our airplanes to maneuver in this area. Starting off here, going across some pretty rough looking terrain. And we're going to be seeing some air patrols in the canyons with Scud launchers and SA tools. I wonder if the Scud launchers will be as well. It's good to know that we have a far between the two main objectives, so I don't have to worry about running out of ammunition. Of course, artillery strikes will be limited to the original then.
Griffin 2-6s, Portland 1-5. You are cleared for takeoff.
Roger. Proceeding to start point.
Maintain radio silence until objectives have been destroyed.
Wilco.
I guess the terrain did look so rough on the map, so I chose to go with 30 feet just to give me some extra clearance.
We're crossing the fence. Stay alert. Head for those hills to the right.
Yeah, this is quite some terrain.
Keep her on the deck.
Looks like I made the right choice with the little lock. Now the plus side, this does give me pretty good cover if I need it, but then it is an objective, but is it something worth using an artillery strike on? That's really impossible to determine from this location.
We've got werewolves coming in fast. Got one.
Yeah, the Scuds are in fact objectives. But those are likely something I really don't need to worry about. They take out themselves, so most of those are just when I just for a few rounds.
Coming up on the first objective. Recommend we approach from the northeast. That ridge should provide adequate cover.
From the northeast?
Got one.
I don't think so. Let's see, AAA, that's a concern for me. I think there's... oh yeah, that's the SA9, which is also something I should take out. I usually use a cannon, but since I know we'll be going to the FARP soon, I might as well use the high-end weaponry. I think that's not gonna miss, yes. Let's take out the Scud while we're at it. Flat face, I gotta recommend beating, I guess.
Good kill. This area's clear.
They're really trying to take out those 7. We can see the AAA firing. Okay, I'll go for a bit lower altitude lock because of that one. Suspect is a AAA, it is. I don't want him spotting me. I suppose it would be much safer to go a bit more towards northeast and to go down from here because of that AAA. Oh yeah, this looks like a perfect route.
We should have a nice valley coming up here to the left.
Now let's see if I can avoid hitting any trees, because those have been a bit of a problem for me lately. Looking good, looking good. There's 3. Let's go 25. I don't feel quite comfortable enough with 30. But I do want a bit of extra margin. Okay, the next objective is the FARP, so unless there's aircraft, I should be safe for the time being. Anyway. Now I can't see anything. Don't even see the warp. Okay, let's use the external view for a moment. Done and done. So the next objective is what with Craven already. It's quite an intriguing location for this warp actually. Right in the middle of the objectives. Oh, somebody's being shot down by the Strivelets, I guess. Okay, another 3. Okay, that's gonna be taken out. I got a bit scared with that here when I was just about to launch the Triple A.
Just over the ridge. Slow down and get ready.
These tents are all irrelevant. Although I could really mess with their day and an artillery strike on them. But that would be just wasteful. Let's take that out as well. I need to take any needless risks here. Although I don't see the SATs right now, they're supposed to be somewhere around here. Okay, there's the first one. And there's SA9.
Got one.
And that's how that can be handled. 10 artillery strikes that I don't think I'll be using any of them.
Good shot.
And there's a flat face. I don't think I'll be able to hit it from here.
Portland 1-5,
Actually,
this
no,
is
that's
Griffin
not true.
2-6. Target's destroyed.
Roger 2-6, return to base.
And I was almost shot down by that second SA9 as well. Well, that was that. Surprisingly easy.